Caitlin back from Vintage Fashion Boutique. I wanted to do a quick video on organization for your paperwork, your inventory coming in, your sales, events, everything that you need to keep stored and organized for your boutique and your business. And then I also wanted to go over quite a few updates that are happening with Amelia James. I have several of you who have joined my interest group on Facebook, which means you're obviously interested in the company, whether it's just out of curiosity or it's because you are interested in becoming a representative for Amelia James. So I wanted to go over quite a few things for what's happening with the company so you're up to date, and to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of most of the common questions that I get asked, and my coach for the team I'm on personally, what she gets asked, so that way you know, and maybe I can answer it, and it's a question you've had and you just haven't had an answer to it yet. So this video doesn't really have like a layout. As you can see, I'm just sitting downstairs in my boutique right now, and full disclosure, I actually made this video yesterday, but I missed quite a few things that I wanted to go over, and I want to make sure you guys have as much information as possible. That way you know you're making the right decision when it comes time to you making that decision, if it's what you decide you want to do. I personally am the team leader for Team Hustle Squad, which is my personal team. I only have a few ladies on my team currently. I have tons interested that just haven't made that decision yet, or they're waiting for tax time to come around to have that initial, minimum of $1,000 to purchase their kit. There are 3 different kits. One's $1,000, $3,000, or $5,000. So the minimum is $1,000, which Amelia James has the lowest startup cost for any direct sales company thus far, which is amazing. Okay, so for starters, I just have to speak on the fact that I got a personal direct message from the founder of Amelia James, Ariana. I got a direct message from her. Sorry, I can see my child over there jumping on the trampoline when she knows I'm trying to work, so don't mind the noise in the background. Okay, so I apologize for that noise in the background of my child. But I did get a direct message from Ariana, and it was really, really cool. I had sent an email to rep support this past week, thanking them for my bonus check and just telling them the timing for it was impeccable because it's been struggling. It's been a struggle for me lately, and like I said before, not because of my boutique and my business not being successful. That has nothing to do with it, because my boutique and my business is successful. But anybody who knows how it is expensive for any kind of medical purposes or bills knows that it's thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's been a struggle lately, and the bonus check, I got it in the mail. I just sat and cried because it had been a horrible day that day, and I was really just in negative Nancy mode. I know we all get in that mode, in that slump, and it pulled me out of it immediately because I was like, you know what? I have so much to be thankful for. This is such an awesome company. I've got this bonus check now. It's going to help put food on the table. And I sent them an email telling them this and telling them how amazing they are and how much they truly care about their reps. And apparently they had read my email to Ariana, so she reached out to me personally on Instagram and messaged me. And it was just really thoughtful, so I had to speak on it because I think that is amazing to have such a connection to the actual founder of this brand and this company. You don't find many companies that are growing at such a rapid rate that the founder will reach out to you and motivate you and help push you to do what you got to do for your family and for what your needs are. So I just thought it was really cool, and I had to speak on it. Okay, another really awesome thing. So if you're hesitant on joining, or if you're hesitant on what team to join or what sponsor to have, not even saying that I'm not going to campaign myself for you to have me as your sponsor. If you feel like you click with me just based off my videos, or you like what I do, or you like my leadership, or whatever it is that attracts you to me personally, then I would love to be your sponsor. I would love for you to join my team. Make sure I take care of my ladies. I do what I got to do to motivate you and get you to a successful boutique and business. But if I'm not, then make sure you're choosing someone who you feel you click with and who you will follow in their footsteps as far as leadership, and listen to their trainings, and you feel it's a person that will help you reach your success level that you want to be at. And that doesn't mean it's going to be me, but if it is, cool. If it's not, I just want to make sure that you're choosing the right person. But I will tell you, our team has so many amazing ladies. So it would be my team if you chose me as your sponsor, Team Hustle Squad. Then your upline would be Team Goal Diggers, which has about 29 people on it right now. And Amanda started with just me and one other lady on her team, Team Goal Diggers, that she created. And she's already up to 29 ladies because it's just such a great business that people are just signing up all over the place. And you're at the ground level of this company when you sign up. There is still under 1,000 reps for Amelia James. So you are on the ground level of this baby company, and you're going to grow with it, which is going to be an amazing experience in itself, but it's going to be such a turning point in your business and starting your business, because you're going to be able to grow with this company. So the opportunities are endless just in that aspect. But our team, so it would be us, then Team Goal Diggers, then above that is Team Dream Catchers, which is our upline. So that's Amanda's upline, who is the team leader for Goal Diggers. And just this morning, well, actually at about noon, we had a training call with Emily Benson. For those of you who do not know who Emily Benson is, she's been in Forbes magazine. She has several books out. She has her own boutique stores. She was the starter and founder of the Fashion Truck. She is an extremely recognized, successful boutique owner and businesswoman and entrepreneur, and she is very, very successful. So to be able to have an actual training call with her and meeting with her face-to-face on Zoom today was amazing. Simply amazing. I know I say amazing all the time, but it is. So the fact that we had a training call with her was over the top awesome. I learned so many things just in that hour, and I think it was like an hour and 20 minutes long, so we went a little bit over. And it was just really awesome to have. So our team makes sure you have the resources, excuse me, that you need for your business. We will make sure to motivate you. And that's how all the teams are. I'm not saying it's just us that you should go with because of that. Everybody's like that, or at least they should be. We have a very good family and support group for the company, and all of the reps that I've seen have been this way. Yes, there are a few here and there who are not with it or not about it, and you figure it out when they leave, because it just weeds itself out if it's not for them and they're not putting 100% heart into it. It weeds itself out. It's not a big deal. But it's very supportive community all around, all of us reps. I think there's like 700 and something reps. They don't tell us an exact number of how many reps there are, but just based off of how many are in the wholesale group and the My Amelia James reps group on Facebook, it's like 700 and something. All right, so I'm going to dive into the updates because I really don't want this video to be like super, super long for you guys. I know every time I say that it's going to be a quick video, it ends up being like 30 minutes long. You guys don't want to watch me for 30 minutes. I get it. I totally, no offense taken. I understand. Okay, so I have my notes here. I'm still probably missing a couple, but these are the main updates that like you must know. There are certain things that I'm not able to share with just the general public. It's for representatives only, but all of this information here right now is for you, for those who are thinking of signing up and don't know for sure what they want to do, or you're just on the fence about it. And a lot of you are either in LuLaRoe and thinking of leaving, or have already left LuLaRoe and thinking about joining Amelia James or another direct sales company. So it's something that the thought process is already there, and I'm not encouraging you to leave LuLaRoe. I'm just explaining that's generally the audience that I have is former LuLaRoe consultants, which Ariana, the founder of this company, was a former LuLaRoe consultant. So it's also nice that she has actually been in our shoes as a consultant and a rep, so she knows what we're going through, and I think that is what makes her such a genuine person. Other than the fact that it's just her personality, she's very genuine, she's very sweet, she's very business savvy, and she is rocking entrepreneurship. So, but the fact that excuse me, sorry. The fact that she's been in our shoes helps tremendously because she knows what we deal with, and she immediately fixes any problems that we have or come to rep support or her with. She actually even started a goal setting and motivation group just for us reps and her. There's about 250 of us in it. And she literally goes live and just talks to us like she's our friend. I'm friends with her on Facebook. I'm friends with her on Instagram, like her actual, not just business page, her actual profile. And she communicates with us regularly. So I probably never will stop acknowledging the fact that that is amazing, that the founder of this brand that's growing at such a quick rate is communicating with us reps. Like, we're friends. She started doing Wine Wednesdays again, where she goes live on Wednesday nights. We drink wine together while she's live. She goes over updates. She does Q&A session while she's doing it. It's just really nice to have that personal relationship, and it makes you feel more comfortable knowing you've made the right decision with the company when that stuff happens. Okay, so I am going to go through these as quick as possible because I'm trying to get this video to be as quick as possible for you guys. All right, so April 1st is a big date for us in Amelia James. April 1st is when our point of sale system is launching. If you decide you want to purchase your kit prior to April 1st and you want to join my team or another team, you need to know that you will have to have your own point of sale system up until April 1st when this launches. So that means you need Square, PayPal, Shopify, Stripe, etc. One of those to where you can invoice your customers and accept debit and credit cards and do transactions for purchases. But April 1st, the point of sale system is launching. That's when our back-end software is going to be active and launching, and in that it will have inventory management. So it will automatically track your inventory that you purchase from Amelia James, which is amazing because it makes it so much easier on us as reps with everything else we have going on with sales and customers and group engagement and vendor events and everything that we have going on. It makes it so much easier that it automatically tracks our inventory for us, which is nice. Our back office will be updated. You'll be able to do a lot more in the back office. Stock photos will also be in that system in the back-end software, which I've said this before, but if you haven't watched other videos, Amelia James provides the stock photos for you for all of the pieces released. So that takes away like 60 hours of photo taking. I know personally I spent way too much time photographing inventory with LuLaRoe, so that's really nice, and it's on models. It's professional photos that you can have pride in posting to and showing your customers. They also are going to have some kind of bookkeeping area to where it will organize stuff for when it comes to tax time. I'm not very savvy when it comes to that stuff. Sadly, I used to do taxes and I still am not, so I don't know why. But that way when it comes time for tax time, you'll have everything organized already. It makes it that much easier. They try to make everything as easy as possible on you when it's already, you're flustered sometimes trying to keep up with everything. So they try to make it as easy as possible for you, which is nice. So that's the big date. That's what everybody's waiting for. I didn't make a Shopify site myself because I knew that this would eventually happen. So I just have been using my Facebook group and Square as my point of sale system, which I've had no issues with. So if you do want to sign up and join us before April 1st, it's really easy to get a Square account and a swiper, and you can use that just until the point of sale system launches. Okay, the comp plan for team building, for those of you who have teams, or if you are wanting to sign up and you plan on having a team, the comp plan launches on April 1st as well. So like I said, April 1st is a really big day for us. Building teams with this company is super, super easy, and it might not be something you're even interested in. You might not even want to build a team, and that's totally cool. You don't have to. It's your own choice. But for those of you who would be interested in, having a team and being a team leader and creating your own team, it's so easy. Amanda built a team of 29 women just since the end of August. And you have people just constantly interested, wanting to join the company, wanting to represent this brand because it's such good reviews about it all around, down to the colors, the products, the fabrics, the customer service, home office, the rep support. Everything has had such great reviews and high standards that building a team is really easy to do. It's so easy to do. So a lot of you might not know that when Amelia James first started, it was a private labeling company. So it'd be where you could go buy wholesale and have in your boutique, and it would privately label it for your boutique. I cannot talk today. Ugh. So because I know I've personally seen the same prints but from different labels and different companies, and I was like, okay, well, what's up with that? Well, starting with the launch that is happening tomorrow, the spring collection is launching tomorrow, Thursday, February 1st, and starting with that launch, it will be exclusive styles only to Amelia James. So that means there is no other prints or styles that will be out there. These are going to be styles that are only exclusive to Amelia James. So that is really exciting because that creates that uniqueness and the urgency for customers that you're not going to see this anywhere else. This is exclusive only for Amelia James. Colors, obviously, you can't really get down to the nitty-gritty and call that exclusive. But as far as the styles and the prints and the fabrics, fabric combinations go, that's going to now only be exclusive to Amelia James as of February 1st. So that's really cool. And that brings me to, actually, the spring collection launch. So if you're a part of my interest group on Facebook, you have seen me posting the sneak peeks they've released to us so far for the spring collection. And they are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous new styles. I personally already have a list of everything I want to order for myself. I've recently switched my business and shop over to a pre-order basis only so that I don't have to actually carry a bunch of inventory. I can just do pre-orders and custom orders just for personal reasons as far as time and having the time to do so. So I cannot wait to order this order. I have so many customers pre-ordering so many different things. There's probably more sneak peeks today that I haven't even had the chance to look at, but it's like they're wiping the slate clean and starting over with brand new styles, brand new prints, brand new fabrics. Not really fabrics, they're just all soft and comfy, personally, I feel. But that's part of the exclusive only to Amelia James as of the spring collection. So that goes hand in hand with that. But everything is gorgeous. If you are not a part of my interest group, I have that linked below. If it's something you're interested in possibly becoming a rep, or if you're just curious about the company and want to kind of find more out before you even think about making that decision, that link is posted below, so you can click on that. I also have my shopping group posted below. That way, if you want to kind of just look at how I run things in my group, check it out, see what I've done with it, get some ideas. I'm all about sharing ideas. I'm not one of those people that are like, no, you can't do that because I did that. That's petty to me. We all know how I feel about pettiness. So I also have a Google Doc linked below, so that if you are interested in joining my team, Team Hustle Squad, and you don't feel like joining another group because you're already part of like 400, I get it, it's cool. Fill out that Google Doc and I will get back to you like as soon as possible. I try to stay on top of it as much as I can. My email is also linked below if you want to just directly email me. I get back immediately. I am offline on Sundays for family time, but I still kind of glance at it. So if it's something that is urgent and it can't wait and you need the answer like that day, I am cool with answering you real fast. It's not a big deal. I just try to have some dedicated family time with my kids and really get some QT in, some quality time in. Okay, so really cool also, if you were wanting to be a part of the spring collection launch and you see those styles and you're like, you know what, this is it, I've made up my mind, I want to be a rep, I want to sign up today and purchase my kit today, you could be a part of the launch tomorrow. That is how quick of a process that it is. So kits are actually shipping out within 24 hours of your kit purchase. So not only are you going to get your kit immediately, like right away, you can be a part of the launch that's happening tomorrow. Like you could actually purchase from the launch tomorrow. Obviously with some guidance and some instruction, if it's your first launch and you just sign up, can be kind of scary. But trust me, there's plenty of help that can be given to you. I make sure my ladies get everything they need from their launch and have as much help and guidance as possible. So also the last update that I need to say is, as of right now, you either need to have a resale certificate, which I spoke about this in my previous video, so if you haven't watched that, go watch that. But just to sum it up, you need a resale certificate. You can find them online and get it. Just that way you have it for your actual business. It just states that you legally can purchase at wholesale and sell at retail in your shop, whether it's online or in-home. If you do not have a resale certificate, then you need to sign the affidavit, which when you sign up to become a rep, it's part of your initial paperwork that needs turned in anyways. It just basically states that you are going to be responsible for your own sales tax. And then I'm pretty sure once the POS system and everything launches on April 1st, Amelia James is actually going to start taking responsibility and pay your sales tax for you. But up until that point, or up until you have a resale certificate, you are responsible for your taxes. So I live in Indiana. It's 7% sales tax here. So I charge everybody that lives in Indiana 7%. If you do not live in Indiana and you're purchasing from me, I charge your state's sales tax, or if it has none, then they get charged none. I don't know why I'm like choking on air right now, but I am. Probably because I'm talking like 100 miles a minute. All right. So that's pretty much it as far as updates that I can share with you go. There is chirps about Rep Retreat this year being centrally located and in July. So if you want to become a rep and it's something you're interested in, that is going to be happening. And the last one was amazing, which happened to be the very first one they ever had. But that's pretty much it. That's as much as far as the updates and my personal updates go. If there's anything you want to share with me or you want to ask me about this video specifically, you can comment below, and I also answer back to that pretty quickly. I'm going to try to wrap this up now, though, because it's already gone over the time limit that I set by like 7 minutes. But I hope you guys have a great week. It's Wednesday. It's almost Friday, so yay for that. I try to get on here as much as possible and post as much information to keep you updated as possible. But if there's something that I haven't talked about yet that you want to know about or learn about, I do sit and study and research this stuff. It's not just stuff I'm just pulling out of thin air. I will do that. Just comment below and let me know what you want me to talk about and what you want me to do a video on. I'm actually getting ready to start my own makeup and beauty channel, so it has been a little cray-cray in this house. So between that and being a single mom and having 2 little girls, it can be a little crazy. But I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, y'all, so I just have to state how crazy and loopy I am sometimes. I just ended this video without even doing what I initially planned on doing, besides from updates. So I wanted to show you how I organize my paperwork, and I forgot to do that, so really fast. I grab file folders. These are obviously a little bit extra with their pretty and fancy little design on them. You can get them at Walmart, you can get them anywhere, just regular file folders. I label them. This is the ones that help me keep organized. So inventory, this is, I keep in here all of the inventory that I am purchasing from home office, from the actual Amelia James headquarters. I keep that in here because they will send you a packing slip with every order that shows what you purchased. And then that way when I go to do taxes, I grab this folder so they have all of this documentation. And I also have another folder that is inventory from other reps. So the way I document that, since you don't get a packing slip with that, is I put it in a spreadsheet on Excel, what I'm getting, the total cost of wholesale, the total cost of shipping, what I spent, and that is kept on a spreadsheet, and I print that out. If there is something else that's needed other than that spreadsheet, I will print out, usually I have to get invoices, and it's suggested to request an invoice anyways because it has buyer protection. But it shows what you've purchased in that invoice. So that's also another way to track it if you need to print that out. If you have Square, I know that they have a dashboard to where you could just print it off real quick. So I have 2 folders. One is for Amelia James, one is from other reps. All right, I also have an events folder. So anytime I'm doing a vendor event, you usually will have to print off the application, fill it out, scan it, and email it back to turn it in. I keep the original copy of that application, and on the back of it, or I put on a Post-it, I will write on the back of it after that event is over. This obviously hasn't happened yet, so I didn't do it yet, but I will write the gross sales I had from that day, how many new customers I've received from that event, any information pertaining to that event as far as numbers for sales, the styles that I sold, the sizes that I sold. That way I'm getting a better perception of what customers I have. And it just helps you out in the long run as far as when you're buying inventory, what you need to be looking for, what your ideal customer is. All right, then I have my sales folder. So my sales are documented automatically on Square because I use Square. So I can print out my daily, weekly, monthly, yearly reports if I wanted to, and I put that in this folder. I also have a spreadsheet that I keep on my home computer just because I like to have that backup if anything, not that it would, but if anything were to happen and I can't get my sales report from Square, I have it at home, it's already on my spreadsheet, and I'm good to go. But I keep an updated printout of both in that folder. All right, this is not necessary at all. I had stickers printed that say my name and Amelia James, so that's just in there so they don't fold. All right, then I have my team trainings folder. So because I'm a team leader and I have formed a team and started a team, I do monthly team trainings and team meetings. So in this folder is where I keep all of the information for the trainings that I'm going to be doing, past trainings that I've done. All that information is kept in here. That way, if anybody needs something from it, they can go back to it and look and see, okay, this is the information I needed. Although I post, so I keep a copy for myself in this folder, but I post all of the information and keep it in the files in our team group anyways. But I just wanted to hop on here again really quickly after I already ended this video, because I was sitting here and I'm like, I completely forgot to even show how I organize my paperwork, which is the first thing that I was talking about doing. So again, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'm sorry that I had to hop back on here after I already ended, but have a good week, and I will actually see you next time this time. Bye.